Everyone, this is Nighthawk here, and welcome back to the Nighthawk Variety Channel. We're here, you can watch videos such as gaming, vlogging, reactions, and so much more. If any of the following topics interest you, remember to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you guys get notified whenever I upload a new video. Now, let's begin. So, for this video, I'm going to be showing you how I edit and actually get the recording process set up to make one of my videos that I've done in the past. One of the things you're going to notice is I'm also going to be editing a video to show how I edit my videos. So in a way, I'm making a video about editing my videos while editing a video I can use for the foreseeable future, and could potentially give you guys ideas of how to make your content a little bit more interesting. And if it does, and it actually works out well for you, then you guys can give me some pointers on what I can excel in certain areas. So, I've made this video in the past. I've wanted to make another type of video like this since I got my new equipment back in October of 2020. But I made a video like this, I think, around 2020, showing you guys how I edit my videos using my phone and my crappy laptop, and how I did my PlayStation videos or my gaming videos that involve my PlayStation. But this is going to be completely different. I remember I said you don't have to have a fancy camera, you just have to use your phone, and that's good enough, which is 100% true. But eventually you will want to try and get new equipment to expand your horizons on using new stuff. So I'm going to be showing you the websites, not the websites, but like the apps and stuff I use on my computer to make my videos, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it and think it's interesting. And if you guys want to start using your ideas to make cool YouTube videos, this can be like a how-to for you. So what we're going to do is I need to open up the main thing I'm using to record right now, and to show you guys how and what I actually do with it. So what I am using right here is known as OBS Studios. So right here I have Nighthawk, my main image, but for what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how I get my videos set up. So if you have a webcam in front of your monitor right now, in general, if you have a webcam, what you would do, actually no, let me set up a new scene. So we'll call it YouTube video how-to. Okay, and then what you would do is, if you have a webcam, obviously you have to have it connected to your desktop because it doesn't connect to your monitor right off the bat, because most of them don't do that. But you would go to the plus sign down at the bottom, and then you would hit, I'm pretty sure it's video capture device, and then you would, type in video capture device, and your video should show up. I'm going to do since I'm already making this video, this would be video capture device. I'd click add existing one, but since if I was to create a new one, I would have to add a completely new device, which I don't have. But that's what you would do to show your face. If you're going to show your game, what you would do is you'd go to game capture, and then once you hit OK, you would go to capture specific window, and whatever game you have up running currently, you would hit window, and then you would just click on the game that should show. It should show up here. If it doesn't, that's not really what's supposed to happen. Most often it will show up. If it doesn't show up, what I would consider doing is, if you have it there and it doesn't show up, I would recommend right-clicking it and removing it, and then re-adding it to see if it fixes itself. Let's say you wanted to do a reaction video and show off, a browser or something. You'd go to display capture, and you would obviously, if it's a create new one, display capture, you'd hit OK, and then it would show your entire, everything that's happening right now in current time. If you wanted to add an image to your, if you wanted to add an image to your idea or to your videos, you obviously go to image, then you would click new, then you would go to your browser and you could search through that. And that's honestly how I make my videos. It's not really much that, and then once you get done with that, actually I should probably be a little bit more clear on that. Once you get done and have it all set up to be in a certain way, like for example, if I were to move the one we just did, so in reactions, video capture device, I don't know what's going on with it already. Maybe it's messing up. Something's wrong with it. But once you have it all set up, what you would do, I think the reason, now see, since I'm having the video capture device should technically be on right now, but I think it's only because I have another browser or another OBS file open, so maybe that's why it's messing up. But what you would do is you would hit start record, and then it would start recording everything that you're doing. Then if you wanted to, stream it, you would have to go and get the, what's it called, the streaming link from YouTube, or actually no, I think it's there's like a QR, or there's some type of link that you have to put from your OBS onto YouTube in the live section, so then it knows what like streaming device or service it's coming from. And that is what I use to actually record my videos. I use OBS a lot. I use it all the time. I have so much fun with it. Another thing you can do, once you have your video capture device up, if you right click it and you go to properties, pretty sure it's properties, nope, it's not properties, you'd have to go to filters, and that's where you can add, you can crop it to how far, like how wide you want to have your face. You can add a chroma key, which allows you to have a green screen behind you, or blue screen, whichever type of screen you want to have behind you that works for you. And then it can, this is obviously one of the newest features, so I'm still getting used to this. I think one of the other things you could do, I guess with proper lighting, it would look a little bit better, because I don't really have proper lighting, because obviously the light that you see coming from off my head is just the natural light from my window. But it gets the job done and it works. So that's another thing you can do. So again, right click on video capture device, hit filters, and if you right click under effects and filters, you can hit add, and then a drop list will show up. You could add Apple LUT, chroma key, color correction, color key, crop pad. Basically the ones you'd probably want to use the most are the crop pad and the chroma key. And now it's time to show you the editing software that I use. Also, OBS and Filmora 9 are both free things you can use. I think I can put the links to them in the description below if you guys want to go check that out for yourselves. So now we are in Filmora 9. This is the app I have been using for the longest time, and by longest I mean since I got this monitor and computer, so since October, so not the longest time, but this will help your editing process go a whole lot smoother. It's specifically made to edit videos. Now, I don't know 100% about OBS, so there are probably some other factors in there that you can do. There are other features that you could do using Filmora 9. I just haven't probably figured them out yet. But here's how to import and edit one of your videos. So you either just click here or click import. Go to media files. And I need to edit one of my Pixelmon videos, and we're gonna do the shortest one that I have available, which is episode 5. So once I have that, what I would do is I need to go to the my folder called Nighthawk logo, where I keep some of my Nighthawk stuff and my end cards. So then once you have that, you take your video, you drag it down to the first box. I don't think it really matters which one it is. I just click this one because it just makes it a little bit easier. Then, if you press space on a keyboard, if you have a keyboard, if you press the space bar, it starts the thing to go. Hello. And then once you pause it, it allows you to cut and clip. Eventually, if you give it a little bit of time, little audio like files, like the volume will show up on the bottom. So I'm going to cut it to where I'd start talking. I would go to transitions, and I would go to linear 8, which can be found in linear. If you obviously press heart by it, you can make it one of your favorites. So these are the ones I use the most. So that just makes it a little bit easier for that. Then once you have the transition, you hit play, and hello everyone. This is Nighthawk here, and welcome back to the Pixelmon Exploration. So, this is the 5th episode. One of the things you can, like I said, one of the things you can do is you can make cuts, make transitions. You can add titles to some certain things. So you could just put a title above your video, and the video text or the text will show up in front. One of the things that I do when I do my end cards, I like to add music. I'll show you how that effect is done once I'm actually done editing this video. So I'm going to stop the recording, edit this, and then show you what I have when I'm done, or at least just show what I have done, and then we will continue from there. Okay, so now that I have gotten done watching through the entire video, and editing it properly. So for you guys, it was like a couple seconds. For me, it was 30 minutes. So once I get done with saying my outro, have an amazing day. I would normally cut off the end, and now I probably should have shown this earlier in the video, but I was eventually going to show it here anyway. So once you click this and crop it, you then click on it, and then you can either hit backspace or delete, or you could right click on it to delete it to get rid of it. Then I'm going to drag my end card out here, go back to transitions, click plane shape 7, and then replay my outro again. Have an amazing day. So that's how I do the transition, and then I put the dissolve at the end, so when it comes time, the dissolve just fades. Then, for audio purposes, I then put the audio underneath, crop it right at the end, double click on it, and then turn the fade in time from 0.00 to 1.00 so it sounds like this. Amazing day. And that is currently all I know of how I use Filmora. Once you're done with that, you click export. You make sure you save it to the right file. Mine's the Pixelmon, so I'm going to title this Pixelmon Part 5 and export it. So, depending on how long your video is, it could take maybe between, I don't know, if it's like a 20 to 15 minute video, it might take about 5 to 10 minutes. If you're making a 30 to 40 minute video, it could take maybe around 20 minutes or 25, depending on how long. Again, it all depends on how long the video is. And, yeah. So, while that video is exporting to my files and I will soon be uploading that to YouTube, I will then get to do the same process over on this video so that it doesn't, because I've messed up a couple takes and just rambled on for certain things, kind of like what I'm doing right now. But either way, that is how I set up, the whole thing on OBS so that my windows are, showing the right screens. And then that is what I do and use to edit my videos. Now, again, green screen, totally optional. That's up to you. If you have one, use it. If you don't, then it's totally okay. I did it for almost a year and it didn't mean squat. So, that is going to be it for today's video, and this is a how-to video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, I guess I could probably make a few more. Granted, I need to know what you guys are struggling with and what you guys would like to see so that I could help you with it. Also, if this video helped you out in any way when it comes to making these videos or making your own videos, I'm glad I could help. If you have made interesting effects that make your videos gain more views or have somehow found a way to get more audience, let me know if there's anything I could add to my videos that could potentially get something going. But I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and with that being said, if you guys like this video, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. Remember to share this video with your friends and family, and I will be leaving the OBS Studios website and the Filmora website link in the description below, so you guys can go check that out for yourselves. And if you want to go get the app to download on your computer, OBS is free. Filmora 9 to use the program or to use the app, it is free, but you kind of have to pay a little fee. I think to get like the basic things to export your videos and actually add the effects that I have, I think it's like a couple dollars a month, but honestly it's not that big of a deal, because if you're using it all the time, then yeah, it's great to have it. But if you're only using it, I don't know,
every other month or for every other video that you make, you really shouldn't spend that much money on it. Now, if you do have a job and you're able to actually pay for it yourself, you can just get the full like experience and figure it out for yourselves and add more interesting stuff to it. Anyway, that's a big rant. I hope you guys have an amazing day.